You ever feel like every day is the same and you spend mental energy thinking about doing something enjoyable that's not part of the ordinary? Lately, I found myself doing that a lot, so I decided to challenge myself. Ask myself, what would happen if I chose to enjoy the boring? If I romanticized my life for the day by enjoying all of the seemingly small and mundane moments? And I had the most amazing light bulb realization. But first, let's start at the beginning of the day, and I'll share with you why that was necessary. So often, we only find highs in specific moments. The big vacation we've been looking forward to, the house we've been saving for, a date with a new or potential partner. But most of life is spent in the in-between. Going to work, running errands, cleaning, making our daily bills. You know, the quote-unquote boring things. We look around at the people who seem to have it all figured out, who seem to, on the daily basis, exist within the highs. We find ourselves tired and unsettled, looking at our uneventful lives and comparing our day-to-day to someone else's carefully curated highlight reel. Or we use other people as the model of where we should be in our journeys without any context of the struggles they face or the work they've put in to get there. And in our secret thoughts, we wonder, why are they able to live that type of life and I can't? I've been guilty of it, trying to rush the process of various goals instead of taking things step by step and enjoying each step. But what would happen if we could find highs in the ordinary moments, in the process? I'm on my way to the church, but I have to stop by Target first. We're doing a backpack drive, back to school backpack and school supplies and whatnot. So we have to pick up a couple of backpacks. I need to be walking out the door like right now. So I'm gonna make a smoothie because I haven't had breakfast yet. And yeah, head out the door. Lately, I'd been feeling really discouraged about some areas in my life, a feeling brought on by a mixture of comparison to others and realizing that some of the big moments I'm looking forward to feel so far away. I decided to take a conscious step back, to not think about or wait for the big high moments that live somewhere in the future, but to enjoy every part of this day, the mundane, the ordinary, the necessary parts that are unique to my life and where I currently am on my journey toward various goals. As I went about my day, I realized two really big things. First, this day is unlike any other because I will never have this day again. Cheesy and cliche as it sounds, I realized that I will never have this second, this minute, this day again, so it's important to enjoy it. Y'all, it took me all of 25 seconds to finish that smoothie. I'm probably gonna be hungry in a bit or soon, but it's okay. I got something in that's nourishing and healthy and that's gonna sustain me for at least the next 13 minutes. Hear me out. While the big moments make memories, so do all the seemingly small ones. There are many moments that feel excruciatingly slow, and we spend time wishing them away. When we're children, we can't wait to be teenagers. As teenagers, we can't wait to be adults. We become adults and can't wait to have the right job, the ideal partner, the loaded bank account, the big house, the perfect body, the amazing vacation, the next promotion, the list goes on. But then we get to the big moments, and in hindsight, realize how quickly that thing, that event came and went, and we spend another chunk of time waiting for the next big moment. Alrighty, so I got the backpacks and I got myself a little treat, some kombucha. This is a watermelon basil. So this is a new one for me. I haven't actually tried this brand at all. I'm very particular about my kombucha because there's some that are pretty gross. So taste test. This is okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do not like it better than my other brands, but it's good. It's decent. I love Synergy. There's one in Texas that I've had a really hard time finding here, but called Buddha. What is it called? Buddha's Brew? I think. Buddha's Brew? Yeah. It's decent. Watermelon basil. For me, I realize it's important to soak in all of the times when things aren't necessarily perfect, the moments that aren't exactly on our bucket list, because some of the most lasting memories and lessons find their home in the day-to-day. Things happen during the slow moments. Lessons are learned. Y'all, don't go to Trader Joe's hungry. Just don't. Got a few things that I was wanting to try, and Ken is standing in the background, which it's not great that I went hungry, but we didn't go too crazy. Did that kind of shopping that he just really doesn't like. But anyway, we got a charcuterie board stuff. I really like to have this because I like my little fancy charcuterie board. Salad stuff. Some bananas. If you watched my last video, you saw those really ugly bananas that I had that needed to be used in banana bread. So some more bananas, always need those. Some protein bars. These are my favorite right now. The barbells, specifically this flavor. Got some eggs. Some pot stickers. Thinking I'm gonna do something with it for dinner this week since we're trying out new recipes. And some chicken meatballs. They have these individually in the refrigerated section. So fresh chicken meatballs. I'm excited to try that. Some more hash browns. We've been eating these a lot recently, so I wanted to make sure we had them for the week. Got this gorgonzola gnocchi. Really like this flavor. They've been out of it for a while. I've really been wanting to get some collagen lately because we're trying to grow, thicken out the hair, make the skin all glowy. So, gotta do it. Oh, I was kind of sick of my coffee. And so I'm trying this new one. It's a dark roast. I don't know how it tastes, but hopefully it gives me a little bit of a different flavor. This is the one that we usually get. So I got one of each. And then the highlight of my trip, I got stuff to make mimosas because I was really feeling like I want to make brunch with mimosas, even though it's way past brunch time. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in the freezer and gonna have that while I finish up some chores. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Lessons are learned in the slow moments. Each rep and each set of an exercise leading to ultimately becoming stronger. Each day of a class leading to graduation. Each bad date showing us what we actually want in a partner. Every purchase considered leading to a bigger financial goal. Every disagreement teaching us how to better communicate. Memories are made. The text with a friend, the hug with a loved one, cooking and cleaning together, catching eyes over an inside joke. We never know when the next hard moment will come or the time when those things or people are no longer part of our lives. We often don't realize the impact of little things, mundane moments, or even the frustrating wait times until later. Realizing that helped me to be less frustrated with the mundane things and more appreciative of the ability to experience them. That leads me to the next thing that I realized. There is so much in my life to be thankful for. Romanticizing my day forced me to be mindful about all of my thoughts and place a greater emphasis on the things to be grateful for rather than the things that I was waiting to happen. All day long, I was focused on gratitude, from the big staple things, a home, food, clothes, the feeling of safety and security, my husband, a job where I get to do things I enjoy and get compensated for it, experiences I've had that have created wonderful memories, family and friends who love me, to the hard things like opportunities I thought I wanted that didn't work out, loss and hurts that have helped me to grow and find strength in my faith and myself, to the small daily things, a close Trader Joe's, an uncharacteristically cool summer day for my morning walk, time to hang with my hubby, a beautiful view. As I'm thankful for these things and soak up each moment, I find even more to be thankful for. The gratitude did not neglect the fact that there are some hard and frustrating moments, or that there are still things I'm looking forward to. But what it did was allow me to see, focus on, and shift my mindset to abundance. I can be thankful for where I am and excited for the future that I'm working toward. As I think about my day, I realize how powerful perspective is. I can look around at my to-do list and my lackluster moments and think, today, I have to do XYZ. And the feeling attached with that becomes one of dread or frustration or like I'm missing out on something. Or I can think, I get to do XYZ. I get to go to a job that allows me to pay my bills and have nice things. I get to live in a beautiful home that requires me to clean because I have more than enough stuff. I get to work out and eat healthy foods and treat my body the way it deserves. And suddenly, my perspective has allowed me to romanticize my day. This doesn't mean that I don't want to do, have, or be more, but rather, I don't spend my time so focused on the next big thing that I neglect appreciating the seemingly small. There's a verse in the Bible where Paul is writing to a church and shares that he's experienced lots of things, from very high highs to extreme lows, and from that, he's learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. I realize that on the whole, life is good, and while working towards some big goals or looking forward to some high points, I'm working to be content, enjoying all the micro, small, and medium points along the way.